Okay, everyone. I wanted to make this recording for those of you that can't be here in person. JP wanted me to discuss the concepts of nutrition with you all, mainly to help improve how you feel when you are at gymnastics, as well as how you feel when you're not at gymnastics. So let's get started. Who am I? I am Kendall Yusinovich. I am a nurse and a nutrition coach. I help men and women improve their nutrition to help them meet their goals. Many of my clients are athletes. Some of them want to run faster or longer. Some of them want to be stronger and lift heavier weights. And some really want to feel good and have the energy to keep up with their family and feel really good while they're doing it. I love helping each and every one of my clients reach their particular goals, and I'm excited to work with all of you. So, what is nutrition? Nutrition is the food we eat and what we drink. It plays a huge role in how we think and feel throughout the day. So, my goal is to help you all think and feel good, whether you're relaxing or swimming or practicing gymnastics, sitting in the classroom, whatever the case may be. It's important to feel your absolute best. Who are you? At this moment, I'm talking to each of you as athletes. I want you to think of yourself as an athlete if you aren't already thinking that way. The definition of an athlete is a person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. Would you say, by raising your hand, if you do feel like you are an athlete? Do you feel like you are proficient in some form of physical exercise? I'm going to say yes. You all are absolutely athletes. How we eat as athletes. So, food is something that we eat and it gives us energy and it helps us feel good from our head all the way down to our toes. Athletes look at food as fuel for their bodies. When we put good, healthy food into our body, we feel and we think and we perform better. So think about the car that drove you here to practice today. What did it need to get here? What did that car need to get all the way to gymnastics? It needed fuel. Do you think that your parents or your caregiver or your family member, do you think they put fuel in the car after it runs completely out of gas? I would hope not, because you would probably be stranded on the side of the road. So, typically, we see the gas light come on or we see that tank getting a little low, and that's when we pull into the gas station and we put some more gas in or fuel. We don't wait until the car runs completely out. Have you ever skipped a meal or gone too long without eating? How did that feel? I know when I skip a meal, I don't feel very good. I'm guessing that's what you would say. Have you ever gone to school without eating breakfast? On that particular day that you can remember that you skipped breakfast, do you feel like you were able to concentrate and do really well on your schoolwork that day? Or did you feel really tired and maybe a little sick to your stomach? Yeah, exactly. So we have high expectations from our bodies. We expect it to do a lot for us. Our muscles, we expect in the sense of gymnastics, we expect our bodies to do cartwheels and back handsprings and handstands and all the conditioning. At home and playing, we expect it to swim and we expect to get up and down off the couch and so on and so forth. The same goes for our brain. We want our brains to remember our spelling words and we want our brains to remember our routine. We want our brains to help us think clearly. Heart and lungs, we expect those to do a huge job. We expect those to keep us alive. So, what does our body need from us? Our body needs from us food, water, rest and recovery, just to name a few. So, talking about food, our body needs us to Put healthy food into it at regular intervals throughout the day by trying to eat a variety of foods whenever possible. I don't think our body would be super happy if we chose to just eat cereal all day, or if we just chose to eat pancakes all day. Our body wouldn't feel its best. Water. Drinking water helps to balance fluids in the body. Our bodies are made of about 60% of water. So if you haven't had enough water, you could easily get dehydrated and feel really yucky. Rest and recovery is also very important. So just resting the body, sleeping at night, taking a day off of a hard activity, all of those things are very important. When you work really hard at practice, your body needs to rest and grow and get stronger during that rest period. Same goes for your brain. When you're in a stressful situation, your brain and your mind need to rest as well. So, how can we do that? How can we best take care of our bodies? Whenever it comes to food, balanced meals are the best way to take care of our body. We need all the macros, and we're going to talk about macros here in just a minute. So, we need food from all the food groups, just like I said earlier. We're not going to feel great if we just eat cereal or just eat pancakes. That's not getting all the macros and all the food groups. So, the food groups can be broken down into macronutrients. I'm going to call them macros for short because macronutrients is a really long word. Macros are protein, carbs, and fat. The word macro itself means large. So basically, macronutrients mean we need these nutrients in large quantities. So if the body needs these nutrients in large quantities, would you say they're pretty important? Absolutely. The body needs a large amount of them. Right here, this is a good description of what macronutrients or macros are. Protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Protein is going to help us stay strong and get stronger by feeding our muscles. Carbohydrates turn into glucose, and our brain and body uses glucose for energy. Fat is used to regulate hormones and transport fat-soluble vitamins. So, protein can be found in pretty much any product that comes from animals. So, yogurts, cottage cheese, string cheese, meats, also beans and tofu and eggs, if I didn't already say that, fish. And then carbohydrates, like I said, they turn into glucose. So, all fruits have carbohydrates in them, breads, rice, oatmeal, tortillas, cereal, potatoes, pancakes, crackers. And then fat, like I said, it regulates hormones and it transports fat-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins, those are particular vitamins that your body can only use if they have a fat molecule to grab onto and get transported through the body. So, pretty important, would you say? So, cheese, avocado, nuts, seeds, olives, oils, butter, peanut butter, salad dressing. So, in order to build a balanced plate, you would choose one from each of those categories. And as you can see, you don't see vegetables anywhere on there, do you? But vegetables are super important. Vegetables do have some carbohydrates in them, but they don't have enough carbohydrates to really give you the energy you need. So, by building a balanced plate and choosing one of those from each category, that's fantastic, but you also want to add in as many veggies as your little body can handle. So, on this next page, you can see we have 4 plates. What I would like for all of you to do when you go home is build your own meals. Pick and choose the foods that you like and put just the words, write the words right in. You don't have to draw pictures unless you really want to. And build a plate by writing the words into your plate. So if you choose eggs, just write eggs. If you choose toast or bread, put bread. You get the point. So you're going to write your name in the line, and then you're going to turn this in with your bingo card. I know we haven't talked about the bingo card yet, but we will. So let's wrap it up. We have established you all are athletes, and it's time to start treating your body like an athlete would. Athletes need food for fuel. They also need water. Our body needs rest and recovery. All those things are very important as athletes. So food gives us energy and helps us think clearly. So it's important to put food into the body at regular intervals by not skipping meals, by eating frequently throughout the day, especially when you know you have a hard practice later. It's always important to eat before you have a hard practice. As athletes, you expect a lot from your body. You expect your muscles and your brain and your organs to all do really important jobs. So it's important for you to take care of your body. What does your body need from you? Do you guys remember? It needs food, water, recovery. And we need food from all the food groups. So we need all the macronutrients. Can you guys name all 3 macronutrients? We have protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Should we have all 3 at each meal? Yes. Today's goal is to help you realize that balanced meals with all the macros and veggies will help you feel your absolute best. So let's talk about bingo. So we have this bingo card, and starting today and running through July 1st, you can participate in playing bingo. When you get a bingo, so any bingo is 5 across, 5 down, 5 diagonally. When you get a bingo, you're going to bring your card into gymnastics and show it to me or show it to JP or Leanne, and you're going to get a raffle ticket for each bingo you get. And we will initial it so that we're not collecting extra raffle tickets, but for every bingo you get a raffle ticket. If you fill this card up and you want to get another one, you're more than welcome to. And then we'll draw for prizes on at the beginning of July. Does anybody have any questions? If you aren't present for this presentation, I would be happy to answer any questions any of you have. Either write them down, and when you see me next, you can ask them, or you can send me a message through Facebook, or you can text or call me anytime. It was really an honor to be here and to help present this to you guys, and I hope that you all can start treating your bodies like athletes would and feel really good and have really good energy. Thank you so much. Bye.